And welcome back, guys. I want to investigate one more hand that I'm really curious how to play this one. Not a hand, guys, but a board, okay? So this particular board I think is very interesting. I want to check this out. Look, we have here Jack, Jack, Queen. Let's imagine not this guy on MP called us, but the guy on the button, okay? Because we're not going to go post flop, right? We're going to work on the flop. Okay, good. Let's start with our ranges. As always, I will do this practice for me. Up to you whether you want to do this or not. I really like it, you know, it is like meditation for me, so I really enjoy it. Okay, like this, and we take these guys. We take 50% of ace 2 suited, queen 9 suited. We take 25% of our suited connectors. Okay, 25% of 5-5 and 15% of 4-4, 3-3, 2-2. Good. So this is our range. And now let's go for Jack, Jack, Queen. We have Jack of Hearts, Jack of Hearts, and Jack, Queen of Diamonds. Very good. So this is going to be our board, right? So I think we are still very advantageous on this board, right? Because we are around Jack, Jack, Queen, Queen. I mean, like, we have them in our pocket. Our opponent has them less likely because jacks and queens and kings and aces, they really like to 3-bet. Yes, some jacks might be in his calling range sometimes, right? But generally, the opponents on the button, they like to raise these jacks, their jacks. Thus, if the opponent did not raise us with their jacks, it means that they possibly don't have them. And we, it means, have much stronger hands on this board. Good. Now let's investigate. What are we going to bet here? What is going to be our value bets for sure? Okay, let's see. So I think we can, of course, bet our ace jack. Look, we have a lot of ace jack here, and king jack and queen jack, right? I think queen jack. Okay, I will think about queen jack. Do I want to bet with it? I think maybe I want to bet only 50% of my queen jack. I don't want sometimes to play check call and lose versus ace jack. There is one more ace and I lose versus ace jack with my queen jack. Maybe, right? I mean, like, it might happen. King jack might be good to check call, not that strong, right? So I want to put it into my check calling range. Why not have your sets in your check calling range, right? I mean, like, not sets but trips. Okay, good. Ace jack, yeah, I can bet these ace jacks. I think I can check call with my ace jack with ace of diamonds, right? Because it has some draw flush potential, maybe no need to bet it. The only thing that we're afraid of is like kind of queens. What about queens? Do I want to bet queens? Maybe sometimes. Okay, maybe I will go for 50%. Yeah, not that often. So let's see. You know, it depends, like, will we have, how many bluffs will we have on this board? What are we going to bluff here? You know, we are so strong here. What about our kings? What about our aces? Do we bet them? I think we do bet them, to be honest. I think we want to charge our opponent's queens. Yeah, his jacks are not going to raise that often, I think. So I think we do want to bet our kings fully. And I think as for aces, do I always want to bet all my aces, or I want to go for some of my aces? Maybe some of my aces would be good. No, aces without diamonds could bet, and aces with diamonds could check call. They're so strong, right? Now look here, I think this is a very nice kind of value betting range here. So 19%, 19 hands, 19.5 that we're going to bet. Any other bets, like super value bets here? I think kind of that's it, right? Okay, now let's see, what bluffs are we going to have here? Of course 10-9 suited, right? Because we're near here, near straight draws. I mean, yeah, near straight draws. Okay, what else? Of course our king, wait a second, ace king, all of them, why not bluff them significantly? I will think about ace king of diamonds. Maybe I will check call ace king of diamonds. right? These kings, I want to bluff them all. This queen, do I bet this queen or I check call this queen? I think I can bet, I can check call. Okay, let's see what else. Ace 10, all my ace 10 we are going to bluff. Ace 10 we are going to bluff. King 10 we are going to bluff. King 9 we are going to bluff, right? We need just one hand, one card for a straight. Okay, that's good. What else? Let's see. Ace 9, not that much. Tens, do I want to bluff my tens? I will think about this. So let's go for some of our draws. I think draw flushes, right? We need some draw flushes here. So let's go for our draw flushes. Draw flush, 5s, so all these low aces, ace 9, right? What else? I think these guys... Actually, look, we don't have that many draw flushes here, right? I think... do I want to bet these queens? Maybe I want to check call these queens, right? Maybe I want to check call. Look here, guys, so far we have 19, almost 20 bets, value bets, and almost 42 bluffs. And our bluffs are really, really good. Look, we have straights, draw straights. We have gut shots here, right, with 10-9 and with king 9, right? So very good, powerful gut shots. And at the same time, we have very nice draw flushes here that we can realize very well. Just be careful with these draw flushes. Even if you realize draw flushes, you might want to go for check call, because the opponent might already have a set. You know, for example, look, you have ace 5 suited, right? There drops like an 8 of diamonds, and then the opponent has 8-8 in their hand, right? That they called, and they will have their full house. So we want to check call after that. Okay, but anyway, so far our bluffs are good, our bets are good. We are around gut shots, draw straights, and draw flushes. I think great. Yeah, I think we are good. Now let's see, what are we going to check call here? What can we do here with check calls and check raises? So far we played only 61.45. I really don't want to bet too much here because the board is dangerous. I still want to think, I still want to play, you know, correctly kinda in my mind. So I don't want to overbet here. Those solvers might say, oh, this is your board, you want to bet here. I don't think so. Okay, 92.45 hands that we're going to defend. Now let me bring my calculator here. Okay, wait a second. Let's open calculator. Oh, such a nice day. Such a nice day. Okay, good. Here we are. Now 92.45. We're going to multiply. Let's imagine our opponent bets 50%. They really like to bet 50%, especially amateur players, right? Recreational players. They see, you checked. It means that you don't have anything, they think. They start bluffing into you so much. They can bluff all 3 streets. They can jam all in into you. And you will have actually something very, very good in your hand, in your pocket. Now, let's see, what can we do here? So, multiply 0.67. Okay, so this is the amount of hands that we want to call, right? Now, let's see what can we call here. Okay, we are going to call all our queens. Yeah, I put into my calling range my kind of weaker jacks because the opponent might have ace jack and queen jack. I put weak queens here, weak jacks again. Yeah, jacks, they are like super ultimate combination here. I think these queens are going to check raise, maybe. I will think about this. Maybe, yeah, why not? Check raise with these queens, because our opponent will have some jacks, so I think that's fine. Tens, I want to call fully. King, queen, I want to call. Yeah. Okay, already 41, we are good. I think even these guys, like 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, all of them I think actually are really good check calls here. So the reason for this is the following. first, on the one hand, we're stronger than our opponent's bluffs. On the other hand, if our opponent has jacks, like ace jack, king jack, right, jack 10, jack 9, and he's going to bet, we can catch an 8, for example, or we can catch a 7, and we will have our full house, okay, and we are going to dominate. Let's see, I think I a little bit overcalled here, but that's fine. I think some of these hands we just can put into our betting range, like some of these king jack, right? Maybe we can bet with them. But at the same time, I feel fine with a little bit overcalling. This board is not that easy. Maybe we'll have some more in our check calling range. I think that's fine. So we needed 62 hands. We have here 8 hands more. Not that different, not that much of a difference, let's say here, right? Now, but still, I didn't take into account some of these aces that I check call here, right? Some of these aces check call, so we do have a little bit more of check calls here, right? Maybe we want to bet all the aces. Okay, and as for this queen-queen, I want to check raise this queen-queen, right? Let's do this. We need to have some check raises in our range. Let me do this. So 50% of queens, I'm going to check raise. So it makes 1.5 combinations of our queens that are going to check raise versus our opponent's bets. Thus, we will charge his jacks. At the same time, we want to have some draws that we check raise with. I think these are perfect candidates, right? Like maybe ace 5, ace 4. Maybe we want to check raise. Yeah, maybe some of these. Maybe 10, 9 of diamonds we want to check raise. Maybe 10, 9 of hearts we want to check raise. Yeah, I think like this. I will check raise my 5s, ace 5, ace 4. Okay, let me check raise like this. Check raise. Wait a second, something didn't work out. Oh, because I need to put 100%. Okay, like this. Yeah, I think like this. Like, do I want to bluff raise some of my almost flare but still having very great potential hands like ace 5, ace 4 of hearts? Maybe, because we honestly need a little bit more of our check raises. So maybe let's do this, right? Maybe like this. Yeah, maybe, I mean, like, they don't have that much potential, but they do still, I mean, they still play very well on the turn if we catch a heart. So we can continue betting them, and we can continue betting our queens, right? We can improve. I think this is a good balance, like this. So 1.5 combinations of queens, and we balance this with our ace 5, ace 4. We need to have more bluffs in our checking range, check raising range, than value hands, and thus we can be advantageous. Yeah, okay, I think that's it. Look, we didn't play only 16.25 hands out of all this range. I think this is really great. As you can see, we drop our ace 9 a lot. We drop, what else do we drop? Actually, not that much that we would drop here, right? So we're kind of good. I think fantastic, right? Okay, so check calls, 72.7, that's all right. So I think you can bet maybe more, maybe you can bet some more aces. Value bets 19, bluff bets 40, very good ratio. I think we have some check raises as well, very good ones. Yeah, so far guys, it is like this with this hand. I'm pretty happy. So maybe you see you will be balancing, maybe you will have more value bets a little bit. Yeah, maybe you don't want that many check calls, maybe you want. Okay, so try to play in different ways. I think I will play in approximately this way. Yeah, and remember guys, try to adapt to your opponent, right? Some guys are maniacs, they will call you everything, so there is no need to play bluffs versus them, right? You maybe don't want to play so many bluffs versus them, decrease the amount of bluffs. Some, I know some of the opponents are very passive, so they are ready to fold right here, right now. Maybe you want to increase the amount of value bets versus them, okay? So think about these guys. play smart, understand that after flop there comes turn, and you have to play and think as well, and river. Okay? Okay guys, that's it for today. Thank you very much for having me, for being with me. Pay attention, by the way, that here queen is not the best hand to play, right? You might want to check call with it. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you very much guys, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.